Hello guys, Vex here, welcome back to Ice Turner. Last episode we got through another day in trial. We've pretty much kind of essentially proven that it wasn't Edgeworth and that it was like this guy who we don't know anything about, and he ran off after yesterday's trial. So now we're looking for him. So first we need to, I suppose, going back to Gourd Lake. What's the first name for it? Hey pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so looked up I snapped my toe in half. Sorry about that. No pop pal, thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come up, man. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Off he goes. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Nah, he'd come back pretty quickly. No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Latta was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lola's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. So it's basically a story reason why we can't go back to that place. There's nothing else there anyway, so no point worrying about it. Huh? There's still eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is close to. I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. I don't think showing up for a trial is all the reason he needs. Just not show up at work. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. Oh god. We know they're clear on the phone anyway. Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see. Mr. Grossberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. No, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Hold on, mate. There's a moth flying around this room. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? God, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so his shack isn't locked. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. She didn't say the name, did you? Should be fairly obvious what we should examine here. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yep, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. That letter. Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake. Getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. In perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Well, that is pretty amazeballs. Maybe I should take care of Polly. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly, he says I can't take you. Now the bird's gonna hate me. I guess we can just leave. That's a pretty good clue. Oh, I know what we need to do. We should show this to a certain someone. Someone who said he'd be willing to help. I wonder if Larry's still here. One day it goes on. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. No, Larry's gone. Back to Grosberg's law offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay, so because I'm not showing it to him. Maybe I'll show it to Edgeworth himself. Oh, well, Edgeworth's here. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 4th grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason that you became a defence attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That's it. It does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So, simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defence attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter anyway you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defence attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost all memory. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defence attorneys. Kind of like an evil Batman. What's your relationship with Uncommon? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh on impossible to find a witness in him. Should a witness appear, he will do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Maybe I should show him the letter there. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant who got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. The 2 men in your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. And also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe something about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who's found innocent. I'm guessing this has opened up a new talking point. Yes, it has. Yanni Yogi was the court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Earthquake. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up my oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Isn't that strange? This letter says to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Flashback. A memory of a crime he committed. A memory of murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Oh, we've just been through all this. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. Oh, I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. I can't be all dramatic right now. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in calls or the bailiffs. In the days I picked up the pistol. Get away. No. Bang. Oh. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? That force is the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Right, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is. There is someone else who knows about it. The old... Grossberg. I need a drink. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened now, okay? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I guess you're gonna have to sit through the whole explanation. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled and... Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, you don't want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defence attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, my sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I say. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fat. So Tom, I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, and Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you say. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. It seems quite against what he would do, doesn't it, lie? Oh, so this is a letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defence attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait. This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this letter? Let's think. I think this would have been better if they hadn't given us 3 choices like this. If the letters like choose from the profile list. But who do you think wrote the letter? So who wrote the letter to Robert Hammond to meet? Well, no. Who wrote the letter with all the instructions on what to do? Can't be Miles Edgeworth. Can't be any Yoga. He was the one who received the letter. If that guy is Yanni Yogi, of course. So that leaves only one actual possibility, doesn't it? Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. Say what? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? I don't know. That's quite interesting. In fact, it's very interesting. No, I was going to end the episode, but let's go through this. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court find Miles Edgeworth guilty. Uh-oh. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yes, I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Let's find out about their backstory next time. I don't want to push this episode too long. So, I'm not exactly sure what the episode schedule will be next week. If anything, to make things simpler, I default the order to Ace Attorney leading the alternating episode days. So, Ace Attorney Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So come back next time and we'll learn more about Gregory Edgeworth versus Manfred Von Karma. Thanks for watching and come back next time.